Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope we are all doing fantastical on this beautiful, beautiful day. Hello, Runar. Nice to see you. Hello, Cuthwolf. Mary Chrysler. Big Slim. Hello, hello. Messi Manganel. Nice to see you again. Hello, Mick Duval. Lovely to see you. I hope you're all doing fantastical. Our Chunk, hello, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. We, as always, had technical issues, but I believe I have sorted all of them just in time. But we'll see. As long as you can hear me and the music, and you can see RuneScape, I think we're doing well. Hello, Off. Nice to see you. You lived? I believe I lived. If I didn't live, then I'm very very concerned. King Wasabi, Merry Christmas to you as well. Welcome, welcome. Almost 90 ranged. We are almost 90 ranged. Very close now. Almost halfway. Hello, Swam. Merry Christmas to you too. Welcome in. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot to send that to that chat. Of course I did. And then also I should probably let the clan chat know. There we go. Hello Cass, nice to see you. Your range is higher than mine. That is good news. I need my range to be as high as possible. We also have a little bit of good news as well. Well, technically 2 bits of good news. I'll go with the least important one first. I have the next episode of Seer Supreme edited and almost ready to go. I just need my my new thumbnail put together by the beautiful The Skuld, and then I need to edit a little segment in, which I'm not allowed to talk about just yet. And then we're good to go. So the video is probably coming out very early January, which is good news. The second bit of good news, the more important news, is that Bourne finally moved in with me. Finally. So she is currently sat upstairs reading. But life is good. Mine as well. I think I'm only level 78 ranged. Runar. You need to get on that. So what's your max hit? I'm not actually sure what max hit is at the moment. I assume it's probably somewhere up in like the early 20s by now, or late teens. Hello, Ganked. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. Hello, Sharks Love Gaming. Nice to see you as well. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Vacant. Hello. Merry Christmas to you. Does that mean we get more Bourne? Probably not. Maybe in the chat, but not on the actual stream. Congrats to you both. Thank you, Howard Chunk. Oh wait, hold on. I need to change this. Vocals, instrumentals only, please. There we go. I'll let that one off because it was only 2 words. Hey, there's Born in the chat. Hello, Born. I know it tried to kill Quest Vorkath today. It was not even close DPS-wise. That is a shame. How do I even know Born is real? You will never know. You just have to take it on good faith that I'm not sitting alone in my house. Also, I've been quite upset because... Hey, Kang! Thank you for the Prime.
Aren't just subscribed with Prime. 4 months, 4 streams, 4 skin.
That is what we like to hear. I love having 4 streams and 4 skin. Hello, Airplane. Nice to see you. I didn't realise that I could use Salve Amulet as well, though, so I assume it would go better next time. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. I've literally just turned this off. Oh, it's fine. We'll leave it on. It's fine. It's Christmas. It's bloody Christmas. Yeah, I'm really annoyed because I've been doing salvaging because I'm now level 43 sailing on the group iron. And I've been doing salvaging and I've been getting so much fishing bait from just outside Catherby. And it's been really annoying me. Like, I just did 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. I did 26 bits of salvage and I got 132 fishing bait. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Hello, Mictafal. I'll have you on the background for a while. I want to finish a part of my report first. No problem at all. Yay for attending university in your late 20s besides a full-time job. Yeah, I mean, you made it a little bit harder for yourself, but you just smash it. That's the main thing. Make sure you pass. Shame you also have to complete Pandemonium to start lamping sailing. Yeah, but I mean, I guess that does save us a lot from, you know, having to do sailing for a bit before we've unlocked enough chunks to make it reasonable. Although I was thinking about it, salvaging has been really, really chill. So, you know, if it ever came to it, we could AFK some salvaging. Probably not to 99 because that's a bit grim, but we could do a fair amount of salvaging. And we're only 2 days away from Christmas. I cannot contain my excitement. I'm off work for 2 weeks and Hazmat is back. Thank you, Hazmat, for the sub.
Hazmat83 just subscribed for 9 months. Happy Festivus.
Happy Festivus to you too, Hazmat. Glad to have you back. Hope everyone is prepped and ready for Christmas. Even if it's just not celebrating it per se, but more just having a nice day of relaxation. We have got another few hours of the same old shears. We're going to be shooting men and women in RuneScape. Collect as much bait as we can. Do some fishing later on. And then having a bloody good old time. We are supposedly... I can't wait to see what I got for everyone. Very good. I'm excited to see people's faces when they see the presents I've bought. Merry Sinsmas. Hope everyone has an awesome week all the way to 2026. Hello, Shannon. Welcome back. Yes, Merry Sinsmas. I hope there's not too much sinning going on though. Sometimes people need to take a break, you know? Take a break from all the smut. Simsmas, not Simsmas. Got to have a little sin. I don't mind a little sin, but Shannon's been coming with quite a lot of the sin for the entire year. So, you know. Just wondering if there was a chance of a little break, you know what I mean? Just relax for a bit. But maybe that's not possible. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I sincerely apologise for an awful lot of sinning. It will happen again. I do not doubt that it will happen again. I might stop sailing on the other account and do a bit more AFK activities like fishing or something. I don't think my head can take this much spinning about. Alchemist, hello. All the fun stuff is sins. Unbelievable. But we are up to 43 sailing, so in another couple of levels I'll be able to do the final sailing quest, which would be nice. Wait, I'm not on World 309, am I? What a surprise. Got to make sure we go through all 3 games today before you end stream to round off the year properly. Well, if that's what people want to do, then I am all for it. But if people just want to chill, I don't mind just chilling. Right, what do we need to do? We need to put all of our shiz away. Get out. Oh my god, I've collected 9,407 fishing bait over the last few days. Just doing salvaging. That makes me sick. Right. I've got my fishing gear out. Let's get ourselves over to the fishing guild. Oh, and also I probably should give a little tiny heads up. At the end of my next video, I asked the question about what people think about the whole heron grind situation. I've asked people to share their thoughts in the comments. Very dangerous thing to do, obviously, because YouTube comments are a pit. But what would be good is if anyone here had their thoughts that they wanted to air out in the comments, by all means, in my next video, pop it in there. Because I'm genuinely interested to see what people think I should do. Because I've got a feeling the majority vote is going to be move on. But you never know. You never blooming know. Hello, Jesse. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Hannibal, have you seen the lore videos of Wizard Mind Bomb Zeltic? Amazing content. I have not seen that. I will add it to my growing list of series and videos I need to watch. In my whereabouts in Europe, we have the big deal day on the 24th, so I'll get the presents and food before everyone else. That sounds fun. I like presents and food. Happy holidays. Thank you. Though the face. Sorry, I really wanted to say thought there, but I really didn't want to say that out loud, even though I just did. Verf mentioned your grind on his stream today briefly. What did Verf have to say about my grind? Was it glowing? I hope so. You know what I want you to do? Get 99 ranged on bait grind and then use it and move on, or get your fancy fishing guild level and then move on. Yeah, fair. We can do that. We're at 55 fishing still. It doesn't tell me how much bait I need to get to 56. paraphrasing here, but he thinks the skilling pets are kind of silly to include and chase. That's fair enough. He said in the DT2 lore of each boss, very sinister. He has such a great video editing and music. I will give it a try then. I do like a bit of lore. I'm sure we're getting into the fishing guild level. Yeah, sure. I think it's fair. It might take us a bit of time, but I think that's fair. Like, you think Supremes should just be extremes? Fair. Hello, Smurf. Nice to see you. Had a lot of good to say about Buzz, though. Thinks he's a big grinder. It's a bit... Okay, fair enough. Thinks Supremes should be extremes, but he likes he likes Buzz because he's a big grinder. Fair. Kind of contradictory, almost, but I get the sentiment. Buzz is a proper grinder. I agree with Fishing Guild, but wouldn't be mad if you moved up once you get 99 ranged either. That's fair. That is fair. I mean, we don't know where we're going to be by the time we get to 99 anyway. We might already be at 65 fishing regardless. If Heron was a 10-year-old grind and you were a madman, I'd be all for it, I guess. But this RNG, it can take 50 years. Yeah, we don't want to be doing this for 50 years. We want to be finishing the game off in 50 years. I don't want you to sit there again waiting for the pet when you could get somewhere where you can get more fishing options. Well, I mean, yeah, the Fishing Guild is next door. Catherby is next door. So those will be the two places where I'll absolutely be able to get the Heron pet. And to be fair, just going back to the thing that Verf said, I know skilling pets it's a dumb idea for content. I understand it from that perspective, that going for skilling pets is a really silly thing to do when you want to push a YouTube series forward. I completely get that. But from an actual like gameplay standpoint, you know, I don't mind it. I think it's fine. And to be honest, there's only what, like 7 skilling pets, 8 skilling pets, and I've already got 2 of them. So I personally think it's fine. I don't want to downgrade to an extreme. And if my channel suffers for it, then my channel suffers for it, and that's just the end of that. But I'm not going to downgrade to an extreme one chunker just because I want to. It's a personal challenge for me doing this account, so I want to see that challenge through to the finish line. And if I have to make some exceptions along the way to certain things, like we're probably going to do with the Heron, that's fine. But as long as I keep the baseline integrity intact for a Supreme One Chunker, then once I'm done, I can look back and go, happy. Happy. You could always pull a Tom and just start a second Supreme account while you grind Heron. That is true. That is true. I can't really afford to play any more accounts though, because I'm already playing like 4 at the same time. Supreme is a fun challenge, front-loaded and bullshit, but fantastic to exist for the few who like it. I think so. I like the kill one of everything rule and the bank space Supremes having their rules. Yeah, I like the kill one of everything. To be honest, I like the drop tables. I know some of the drop tables are really, really bullshit, but to be honest, I quite like a lot of them. It's nice just... Like my bank, for example, I like the way that it looks because I've picked up everything and it scratches a nice itch. It's actually 9 skilling pets. Gotcha. Well, I've got 2 of 9, so it's not bad going, to be fair. Yeah, I know this is all kind of kicked off with limp work, but I feel like chunking has grown beyond its creators and having multiple variants of the game mode is cool. Why? What happened? What did limp work say? I missed that as well. Have we got some one chunk drama? Is that what's going on? Am I just missing all of this drama? The only truly ass thing about Supreme is Tangle Root. Yeah, but I think everyone's kind of in agreement that Tangle is probably not a thing. Not a fan of Drop Table. We get Varrock Sewers or Karen Castle. Yeah, no, I get that. But to be honest, by the time we get to somewhere like Varrock Sewers or Karen Castle, a lot of those mobs that are down there would have already got the drop tables for anyway in other chunks. So it kind of makes it not as bad a grind when you actually get there. Like, think about how many chunks I'd have to unlock to get to Karent. Like, that is so many chunks. Liv didn't say anything, more just referring to his rule set being the standard. Oh, gotcha. You mean the Lunatar situation? We're not going to talk about the Lunatar situation. Lunatar's had it rough enough over the past couple of weeks. I don't want to add to his already probably incredibly high stress and pressure. He did a thing. It probably wasn't the best idea, but he's apologized, and you know, he didn't do it in a proper solid way, but I think a lot of that was just language barrier. But you know, he's apologized. He said he's not going to do it again. So I'm just going to lay off. I'm going to lay off the bloke. Hello, Floki. Nice to see you. If anyone makes it to Karen Castle, I will eat a shoe. Hold on. 1 second. Excuse me 1 second. Snipping tool. Click. Press new. Hover over that comment. Hit save. There we go. Saving that to the desktop. Oops, that wouldn't save to my desktop. Where is my desktop? Oh, there it is. Save. Oh, okay. Stop pinging at me. Thank you. Stop. Right, we're just going to replace that then. Forget it. I was trying to change the name of it. Wouldn't let me. Or the Johnny situation. I don't know what the Johnny situation is. Man and woman killer in game though. Thank you, Tridiku. That's what we need. We need that to be specific on that. Hello, Tiny Picklepacker. Happy holidays to you too. Completely forgot where all Snowflake's up to, including yours. After blitzing my way through Mad Season's blind run, binged his 24 episodes in 3 days. Wow. I can't tell you how behind I am on life admin either. My personal suggestion would be to catch up on your life admin first, and then catch up on your Snowflakes admin. Don't want the life thing slipping too far. Time to rename yourself to Shun and Gautier. Very reasonable. I didn't mean to go on it. More like clarifying what you meant earlier. No, it's all right. It's fun. I think, you know, at some point someone's going to ask the question. As I assume a lot of streamers have probably been asked after it all kicked off about what their points of view are. So I thought I'd just give my point of view anyway. "70-year-old Hannibal will have the time of his life with that screenshot." Don't be so sure, Shannon. You never know. If I'm in Karend in 2 years' time and you're still here, I will be bringing that screenshot up, and then I'll be requesting video evidence of you eating a shoe. The file is already open in another program. Well, actually, it was just telling me that the file had already had a name on my desktop, and it was asking me if I wanted to save over it, and I clicked no so that I could change the actual naming of the screenshot, and then it just kept pinging back at me going, "It's already there, mate." Well, I know it's already there. I'm trying to change the text. Computer wants to have the last word. As always, bloody computer. Johnny was from Verf's Chunk Roll stream. He was arguing during Verf's latest Chunk Roll stream for a long, long time about a bug in the picker. What bug in the picker was it? Messaging Source Chunk right now to see if he can rig Hannibal's next rolls to beeline right to Current Castle. Straight there. What I'm going to do is actually, in not the next video, but the video after, I'm going to say that I'm changing my chunk rules to allow teleporting. And I'm going to teleport as close to Vios as I can. Get that quest started. And get over to Port Sarim and then Kourend as quickly as possible. Actually, you don't need to do the quest, do you? You can just get straight on the ship. So, because I can't teleport to Kourend anyway. You need the quest for the teleport, right? So I'd have to go to the nearest chart ship, which actually is not that far away. God, we're getting so many clue scrolls again, and none of them are ones that we can do. Garbage. About a task that was only doable with an alt that Verf didn't do. Oh, I did hear something about this. Yeah. Look, I've been very vocal about this in my time. I'm very happy for people to play the game in any way that they see fit. I don't mind if there are thousands of variations of the one chunk rule sets. I don't care. As long as you're having fun with it, I don't mind. If you want to skip certain tasks by doing certain things, or, you know, you want to change rules halfway through, whatever you want to do, I don't care. I'm happy as long as you're happy. So I heard that Verf refused or said he wasn't going to use alts to do a certain thing. Completely happy with that. The whole Frey thing with, locking himself out of that quest so he didn't get... That minigame always eludes me. What is that minigame called? What is that? Bloody temple trekking. Frey locking himself out of temple trekking. Completely happy with that. I'm fine with it. You know, it would have made his series go down the toilet for a bit, and it would have been a right pain in the arse. So to keep the integrity of everything, he was like, right, I'm not going to do it. And I was like, fair enough. Happy with that. Not wanting to spoil what he rolled, so keeping it vague. Oh yeah, please don't, because I haven't caught up with the stream yet. I do need to catch up with it at some point. Merry Chunkmas to you, Vids. Nice to see you. Can you quickly explain what the current plan is for fishing? Of course I can, Roki. Nice to see you again. Essentially, the plan is that we are killing men and women for bait. And then once we get a certain amount of bait on stream, we will fish for pike. Because we have 2 pike fishing spots here. These are also salmon and trout, but we don't have a fly fishing rod. We only have a regular fishing rod. So we'll be using all the bait that we get at those pike fishing spots. And the current idea is either we do that until we either get 99 ranged and we move on, or until we get 65 fishing, so we can get into the fishing guild, and then move on. Or potentially it's a number of bait, like, I don't know, let's say 4,000 bait is reasonable enough for me to move on, or 5,000 or whatever. So it's one of those kind of 3 ideas that we're going to be going for, because we're not going to be doing the 11-year grind. We are going to be being more reasonable. And that is kind of the idea behind fishing. How dare you not play with arbitrary rules in a children's video game? Hello, Monkroll. Sorry you've got to pick a stance and argue with people online relentlessly. No, it's fine. I don't really care, you know. I'm happy to argue with people online, but it's always going to be the same stance. I don't care what people do. I don't care if Verf wants to do stuff to get out of certain tasks, or Frey wants to do it, or Josh wants to do it. Like Limpwort, if he decides he wants to skip out on something because he can't be bothered, I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather they have fun. Because at the end of the day, even though they're content creators and they're doing a thing online, at the end of the day, why would you want the person that you watch their content on live streams and all this kind of stuff, why would you want them to be miserable? Like, surely you want them to be happy, because the happier they are, the happier that you are as a viewer, right? So I just don't care. And I'm happy to go around the whole internet telling people that I don't care. Which Frey thing? There are like 10 Frey things. The Frey thing was when he, on live stream, locked himself out of a quest in Berg de Rot so that he didn't have to do temple trekking for thousands of hours. And I was like, yeah, fine. Happy with that, because who wants to sit there and watch Frey do, 3,000 hours of temple trekking? Like, we don't want that. We want to see Frey do more stuff. We want to see him progress in his chunks. So, of course I want him to move on. He's not against using ults to speed up, but this was specifically that it was only possible with an ult. But Johnny was very anal about it. Look, with the people like that, the people that really go hard on wanting you to be miserable, you just got to ignore them. You really just got to ignore them. And it's really difficult to ignore them because, as soon as you read a comment, if you're anything like me, that comment sticks in your brain for a very long time. Like, I remember all of the nasty stuff that people have said about me on the internet, in the various places on the internet. I remember all of it because it's horrible, but at some point you just got to go, I don't care about you and your rubbish opinion. It's my account and I will do what I want with my account. She's got to get to that kind of point. Hey, Captain Ruby, nice to see you. I just find the viewer entitlement such a weird thing. It's not. It's a very, very tiny minority of people on the internet that are like it. And you've got to. It's really hard to differentiate between two types of the people that do those comments, because there's some people that make a comment about a thing you've done, and it's more just a way of going, this is what I think, but I don't really care about what you do. And then you've got the people that tell you what they think, and they really, really want you to know about it, and they want you to change everything you're doing to, to adhere to their rules. It's those two types of people, and you've got to try and, as a content creator, you've got to differentiate between those two, because one of them is being an arsehole about it, and the other one is just simply wanting to tell you their point of view. And the ones that are just there to tell you your point of view, those people are fine, because they will continue watching. They probably won't bring it up again. And it's generally just a way of just going, look, I didn't think that was cool, but, you do you. But the people like this Johnny guy, from what I can gather from the comments, those people are the worst kind of people, because they will just go on about it forever. And if you don't do something to match in with what they think is right, they will make your life a misery for no real reason. So I guess the moral of that is don't be a Johnny. Don't be a Johnny. Just have a good time. It sounds more acceptable than when Volty wanted to softlock himself out of his entire chunk map with a shortcut to be in one chunk. Look, again, if Volty wants to teleport around the whole map, I'm fine with it. Whatever he wants to do. Whatever he wants to do. Would you use Vengeance and Venom ults to speed up a grind like Visage? Me personally, no. Just because I think there's a difference between speeding up grinds and completely. What am I trying to say? I want to explain this properly, because this will get brought up in a Verf stream or something. And I don't want to say the wrong thing. I think there's a big difference between you using an alt to speed a grind up and you having to use an alt to do something. So if I had the option to speed a grind up by using an alt, I probably wouldn't bother, mainly because I'm lazy more than anything else. But if I had to use an alt to actually do a thing, like if I didn't have an alternate account, I couldn't do that thing, that's a completely different story. In that case, I'd just be like, well, I'm not doing that thing then because I need an alt. And either A, I don't have one, or B, I don't want to use one. So that's, yeah, I mean, but it might change, you know. If I ever get to the Visage grind, I might start doing it and it'd be absolutely miserable. And then I go, you know what, I'm just going to have to use an alt because this is grim. Don't be a Johnny. It depends what kind of Johnny you're talking about. Johnny from Verse Chat, don't be that guy. But if you want to be a Johnny, then if that's your thing, go for it. I can believe Hannibal has his own opinions. Extra read all about it. Hello 1056, nice to see you. If you skip the 99 fire making grind, for example, it would be fair. Alt required, grinds are always optional. Expecting double membership for a grind sounds cringe. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, yeah, I could have easily skipped the 99 fire making grind because I didn't have access to a tinderbox. So I had to rely on another account or another player in the game, which is kind of out of the spirit of One Chunk almost. Because One Chunk's supposed to be like a solitary thing that you do, and then if you have other chunkers that... Maybe the way I could have done it is that I had to have other chunk accounts in my chunk that were willing to help. That could have been a cool way to get around it. But yeah, I could have quite easily just gone, nope, I don't have a tinderbox, I can't make fires, so that's it. I'm not doing that grind. I mean, I chose to do it because I wanted to. Got to hand it to Johnny though. He had dedication. He started on Twitch, then got hidden, moved to Kick, got muted and made a second Kick account. Really? Wow. Okay, that is some dedication. Fair play. Chucking in Mind's working on the gloves. I only recently got the first set of gloves on my Group Iron account, and I didn't enjoy it, so I can't even imagine what you're going through. Merry Christmas, Hannibal. Hope you have a good Christmas and New Year. Thank you, Mr. Crackers. You as well. I hope you're not having to work too much over Christmas. But I can imagine you probably are. Happy holidays, Hannibal. I recently started my first members character, Sailing Locked, and realised I made him look like a young Seer Supreme. That's what we like to hear. Welcome in, Gibby. Lovely to see you. We do... Does that mean a young Seer Supreme? Is that basically my character but with hair? Is that what you mean? You had the permanent fire though. No, you can't use that permanent fire. When we get back to the bank, I'm happy to show you if you want to, but you can't actually use that one. Oh, and to your good lady too. Thank you very much, Mr. Crackers. She is about somewhere, either in the chat or she is upstairs. I had 10 GP on Beaver at 200 mil. Just going to leave it on the table here. Thank you, JR577. I appreciate that. Actually, I don't know if you're here, so I'm going to give you one of those as well. Thank you for your... The words left me. I'll just say thank you. So I was going to say something like thank you for your belief in me, but it's not belief if they thought I was going to get 200 mil. Anyway, doesn't matter. Whatever. Merry Christmas, brother. Hope your grind is going well. Papa Genocide. Hello. Wow. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, but in-game, in RuneScape. Merry Christmas to you as well. It's a reason to get a bunch of coal for the smithing grind. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Hey, PL Moran 67. Thank you for the follow. Or is it Plumoran? Plumoran? Oh, and thank you for the Prime as well. Welcome in.
Moran67 just subscribed with Prime.
See, that guy said Plumoran. Don't know. What's his name? Is his name Jeff? I can't remember what that guy's voice, his name. I think it's called Jeff or something like that. He always seems to get things right and I get things wrong. Working tomorrow morning, got to tip to Sheppy, then I'm finished. Spot on. That's what we like to hear. He's got the same hairline, just not all white. Fair enough. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas, Richard. Welcome in. Thought you could use the one near the Cape guy. No, I think that the one near the Cape guy. Nift, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I think the one by the Cape guy and the one by the Forester, they both aren't usable. Defiled. One of the two, I hope. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, and Scrappy Duda, thank you for the follow as well. Did you see Autumn hit 99 runecrafting on his free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man? Jeez. That's an absolute grind and a half, that is. Hannibal finally made the switch from YouTube. Well, welcome over. My name is Jeff. Oh, hello. Lovely to see you, Leo. It's technically pronounced more in, but English folks always say Moran. Gotcha. Okay. Welcome in, PL Morin. Nice to see you. What up? It's Defiled. You're good, bro. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you as well, Defiled. Pleasure to have you here. Also unrelated, but it seems you have a planned stream on YouTube. What? Oops, that's not the right page. I tell you what, this YouTube thing has been going absolutely nuts at the minute. It keeps doing such random things to me. Let's have a look at my live thing. Oh, apparently I do. All right, let's delete that. I assume I can't delete a stream that I'm currently doing. Otherwise, see you guys in a bit. Always, I think I've given this advice before, but always talk to Leo again after the dialogue, because sometimes they're already in the right order. No, not this time. Not this time. Oh, I better deposit all this stuff as well. Nice empty invent, that's what we like to see. Usually I can respect grinds. 99 runecrafting on a free-to-play Ultimate Iron Man just makes me want to call a wellness check in though. Yeah, that is nuts. That is such a massive grind to do. Just finished watching your series. Hope you have a lovely Christmas time and holiday. Thank you so much, Scrappy. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you also have a great Christmas time / holiday, depending on what you like to celebrate. What's the chance of that happening? Very low, I think. I think it's already deleted the other stream. It has. Spot on. I didn't break anything. Which is a surprise, because generally I do break things. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I don't think it's quite like that. We're not being attacked internally by malware. I'm essentially attacking myself. Did I? With my own idiocy. Yeah, but 99 runecrafting free to play, the long bit is what makes it bad. Like, just imagine spending that long doing runecrafting on a free to play. That's nuts. That is dedication. Leo coming in handy with the bank stop. Absolutely. Leo's always got our back, even though he's very terrible at his job. Yeah, but AFK and mobs for bone shards, that's pay to play, right? What am I doing? Agility, that's what I'm doing. Ooh, 7 XP, you kidding me? Merry Christmas. I'm going to Sweden on the 25th for 2 weeks. Wow. Hopefully get some snow as well. I'd love some snow. I bloody love snow. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I gotta go get ready for mine. Good luck with your stream, Mr. Hannibal, and a very Merry Christmas for you and your missus. Thank you, Ganked. Always a pleasure to have you here. I hope you have a great Christmas as well. Yeah, it's long as fuck and incredibly just saying the actual process is chillers. Oh, you can free to play from the security dungeon. Gotcha. No, that's how you charge a scepter to teleport for the essence mine. Oh, right, so you use that to get there. Gotcha. It's my 7th time to Sweden in 2025. It didn't snow last time I was there in winter, January. Oh, that's a shame. I love a bit of snow, me. Done lamping farming. We got to 50 farming. Absolutely smashed it. And then we started working on agility. We're going to get that to 40 agility. And then I'm going to have to rethink what we lamp. Hello there. How's the grind going? Hello, Dice the Die. Nice to see you. The grind is going all right, to be honest. It's not too bad. It's not as slow as we thought it was going to be. When we're working on the archery competition in the Ranging Guild, we're actually getting a fair amount of XP per hour. It's like 33 to 36k XP an hour. Which is not bad, to be honest. And as my range levels goes up, that will slowly creep up as well. So hopefully by the time we're past halfway, it should be getting faster and faster. Hoping for snow this time. I hope so too. I'm going to send all of the prayers that you do. I'd love a white Christmas again. You know, just looking out the window and just seeing snow everywhere, and not like the little poxy snow that we get in the UK, which is like not even an inch. I'm talking like 8 or 9 inches deep snow. That's what I'm looking for, and I want it to cover everything. I want all of the grass. I want all of the houses, the trees, everything. I want it covered in snow. Beautiful. The snow can F off till I'm home. Well, that's true, yeah. We don't want you getting trapped on an island somewhere. Shard grind is crazy, man. Some people just built different. Absolutely. Some people do some crazy stuff. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, only been able to use a rune sim as like best in slot. Going to be training agility while going down ski slope. It normally snows where I am, north of Scotland, but it's different when you're in Scandinavia. Yeah, true. I assume it's a lot deeper, right? And a lot crisper snow. I mean, I've not spent a ton of time in Scotland, which I should do because I bloody love Scotland. GDE Jagger, nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But I assume it's like snow, but then it rains as well, so then you get like slush. Whereas I assume places like in Scandinavia that are kind of probably away from the coast a bit, I assume those places is just like crisp snow. Me and Bourne are trying to decide on where we go on holiday next year, and Scotland has been one of the places that we've had on the list. It was between -10 to -20 last time, but Scotland gets deep snow like Sweden, just not for the same duration. Gotcha. Do the 500 Scotland, don't recommend it for everyone. Yeah, that has been on the list. Yeah, we really like the idea of that. We just need to have enough time to do it, because we don't want to just, drive the 500 in like a few days or whatever it would take to do all of it and then come home. We want to do actually visit places along the way. So we'd want to do 2 weeks if we could, I think, or maybe longer. Also, if you're into culture, Kelvingrove and Transport Museum in Glasgow. Let me... Oh, that's not the right... I keep clicking on the wrong bloody thing. Let me... Oh, a cat cafe. Now that's something that I like the sound of, which Bourne will not like. Kelvingrove Art Gallery and a Museum. Oh, that's nice. That is a proper old school building. That is beautiful. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. It's back to front. How'd you build a building back to front? Wild behaviour. The front of the building faces the water side. The back of the building is on the street. Maybe it wasn't built the wrong way. Maybe they were expecting attacks from the water. Da da da. Nope, it was accidental, but it's so old now they can't fix it. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want to fix it, would you? That's it's got some identity then, hasn't it? People will go, have you seen that building that was built back to front? And everyone will go, oh yeah, of course, Kelvingrove. And everyone will go, oh yeah, that's that building. I remember that building. Last time I was there, they had kidnapped Elvis. They kidnapped Elvis. I assume you mean like a statue of some sort. Or a model. And not like Elvis's remains or something. Also, can I say that Christmas lo-fi just really hits different? I don't know what it is. Just really hits different. Yeah, he got damaged and they had to fix it. Uh-oh. Also, who likes my Deadpool Christmas jumper? Yay, Deadpool. Psst, I'm on the naughty... Oh, that's the bloody wrong side. Psst, I'm on the naughty list. Oh, they've got a Spitfire on the ceiling. Now that's something I'll be in for. Hello, Death. As always, coming in with the quotable chats. I'm not going to read that one out loud. Because that is a clip-worthy sentence to read out. That is. I just got 99 woodcutting, no beaver, first time, not been spooned. Got 6 skilling pets, all at level 70 to 85. Whoa. That's the kind of luck that we're looking for. Beaver ended the good luck. It did for me as well, to be fair. But I only had 1 spooned skilling pet by that point, so it's not much of a streak ender. For boss pets, Kraken made me quit the game for a year. Bloody hell, how many kills did you go at Kraken? I was basically bang on rate for Kraken, which was kind of lucky. But Kraken was just really chill, to be honest. $8K before a single unique. Oh, that's rough. But some people need to have bad luck so that other people can get good luck. You know what I mean? You took one for the team and finished Kraken at 8.9k. Oh, that's a lot of kills. Kraken with good gear is brain dead. Throw explosive, click boss, repeat. Occasionally eat shark. Yeah, it's brain dead, but killing it 8,900 times. Especially when you're expecting a drop and not getting one. Sometimes that can really grind on you. Because I've been feeling that with a lot of stuff where it's quite brain dead. Like the blood shard, for example. Like I'm literally AFKing for such a long time and then just like getting my prayer back. And that's not the bit that annoys me. It's that I know I should have got the blood shard by now, like multiple times over. And the fact that I haven't just makes me angry. My friend is 16k, Voldorvis kills no pet and missing another unique. No, thank you. He quit months ago. No, we can't have that. Get him back. Get him back. Tell him to do something else. Voldorvis can wait. It's the last pet he needs. Sure, there's something else that he can do just in the meanwhile. Oh yeah, soup. I would like soup, I think. I think having a little... Is it a turtle or a tortoise? Turtle. I'd like to have a little turtle following me. That'd be pretty cool. But I have the little foxy boy. Even though it's called Frey, which is very upsetting. Yeah, pretty big turtle. I wish it was kind of smaller because why is he bigger than Kraken? I've not actually seen any in-game turtle yet. I've not seen how big it is. $69 lovers got greedy for 69696969 and Fravia won. This will forever haunt us. It will. The beaver could have chose any time to show up, and it had to show up just before 69 mil. Unbelievable. Hey, JR, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that greatly.
Junior 577 just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you so much. Welcome in. We are going to do another hour of killing men and women, and then we are going to go and fish ourselves. Hopefully a heron, but if not, at least we'll fish ourselves another fishing level. One of my dogs is sat next to me on the sofa and watching you. That is very cute. What is the dog's name? Is it Scrappy? Ozzy Osbourne. His brother is Ronnie Barker. Very nice. Hello, little Ozzy baby. Little baby. There you go. That's just for you, Ozzy. They are babies. They just turned 2. Oh, that's so cute. We aren't actually allowed a dog in our house because we are renting. Coast with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. I hope you have the merriest of Christmases. I hope you're doing well, Kos. And hopefully everything has been going well work-wise. We have too many pets. No such thing. No such thing. If you're looking after them all, you are doing the animal kingdom an absolute solid. Like a petting zoo. My family foster/adopt until we can rehome. See, now that's the kind of shit we like on this channel. We like people doing good things. So that's worthwhile, it being a petting zoo. Just stopping by. It's been a busy day at the office. Everyone is trying to turn in paperwork. Yeah, I know. I finished on Friday last week and I literally submitted my 4 deadlines and went, bye. See you next year. Wish I could foster, but I'm in the same boat, renting and no pets allowed. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that no pets are allowed. But, you know, as soon as we buy our own place, that'll be one of the first things we do. To get a pet. We just reached our 20th dog rehomed, a 3-month-old Rottweiler called McDonald's. McDonald's. I like that. Is it McDonald's or is it MC Donald's? Ricket. From May 2026, the law is changing about having dogs in a rental house. They will basically have to allow it. This is the kind of news we've been waiting for, Smurf. My poor landlady, when May 2026 rolls around and I turn to her and go, now you have to let us have dogs. We're going to get 6 of them. She's gonna be so upset. The first dog we saved was an 8-week-old Labrador called Ginger Spice. Not the Spice Girl I would have chosen, but fair play. And I still to this day want to know who looks at a black lab and calls them Ginger. Maybe they're just like Ginger Spice, you know? Who are you rooting for in Gielinor Games this year? And if you haven't watched it yet, I'm very, very disappointed. I know I'm terrible. I'm really bad. I really need to watch more RuneScape content, but I just don't. I've never watched an episode of Gielinor Games at all. I know it's bad, and I know people tell me off, but I've just never watched it. And another wild thing happened to me recently. Another RuneScape YouTuber that I absolutely should have watched their content, I just haven't. That person subscribed to me the other day, and I felt really bad because I haven't watched any of his stuff. I may have watched some of his stuff. I may have watched it without realizing who it was, but I don't really consume much RuneScape content in general, and I feel really bad because I probably should, because the content's probably amazing. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, let me just check, just in case this person has unsubscribed. They haven't. They haven't unsubscribed to me, so that is nice. I'm physically hurt. I'm so sorry, Kos. I'm really sorry. I watch a lot of like history stuff. So that's just really what I listen to all day. It's just history documentaries and things like that. Gielinor Games is history in the making. No, I can appreciate... Hey, Brett, thank you for the Prime. 11 months. Bloody hell.
Brett Cotton just subscribed with Prime.
No, I get it. Like, I understand how... Like, I can appreciate how good Gielinor Games is, because it's watched by a lot of people, and everyone that ever talks about it to me tells me how good it is, how well edited it is, you know, how good the storytelling in it is, how good the actual like tasks and whatever they call them are. Like, I get it, I fully appreciate it, and it will be something that I watch eventually. It's just that because I don't really consume much RuneScape content, it's difficult for me to start it, because I'm like, oh, I'll watch this thing and then I'll just put a history documentary on instead. It's the same, like Solar Mission. He subscribed to me the other day, and I feel bad because if I have watched some Solar Mission stuff, it probably hasn't been that much, but you know, he's well liked and he's got a lot of subscribers and he's got a lot of videos, and from what I've heard from people talking about his content, he has really good content, but I've just never got around to actually watching any of it yet. Okay, I will watch this stuff, I will. I've been asking around for people to let me watch their series and stuff on stream, and that way I can actually catch up on other chunk accounts while I do boring grinds. I'm happy. You can watch my stuff on your stream if you'd like shocks. I don't mind. You're not interested by the sound of a lot of pop creators in one series. I mean, I guess that is kind of my gripe with a lot of this stuff, is it's always like the top echelons of YouTube and Twitch that are on these kind of game shows and podcasts and that kind of stuff. And I'd like to see lots of new small creators on there, but it's kind of a selfish thing as well, because I'm kind of a bit like, I want to be on there. But you know, history is interesting. They should teach more of it in school. What are you sorry for? I'm sorry for not actually watching some RuneScape content in between my history stuff. But everyone says it's fantastic, so I believe it. Yeah, I mean, you know, it might be not your... You know, I might watch it and be like, this isn't my thing, but as far as I can understand it, everyone really likes it and thinks it's great, so... I wish they had some unknowns in the game sometimes to mix it up. Some of the best players don't make content but hit the leaderboards. Yeah, just having some other people in there that you might not know of. Because again, how am I supposed to get recommended a series that I've never watched if some of this stuff doesn't promote it? Like, for quite a while on my channel, I was promoting as many like One Chunk accounts as I could, because at that point I was watching a lot of like One Chunk content. So I wanted to promote all these people that people might not have seen. And it would be nice if like the podcasts and the Gielinor games of the world did that kind of thing as well. I mean, maybe it does and I just haven't seen it. Please watch Season 5, Episode 1 before January 1st. Why do I need to watch it before January 1st? Super fun seeing everyone's series and grinds and looking at the different styles and approaches. No, absolutely. Go for it. I don't mind. One Chunk Gielinor games incoming. I don't know how good that would be, to be honest. Only RS content I cannot watch is PK content. Yeah, I'm not so much into PK. I'm not a really big PvP fan, so I could watch it to like appreciate the skill involved, because I can't do any of that stuff. Like, I can't, if I practice for a bit, I could probably do some PvP. But like, if you told me to do it right this second, I'd be like, oh, can't really do that. If you wait long enough, the OSRS content might become historic. Well, yeah, that's true. I know. Would you cast Swamp Letics as history at this point? DVD player, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back.
Player Duda just subscribed with Prime. Not much, but a small thank you for the content.
Oh, it is my pleasure, DVD player. You didn't have to do that. I'm quite happy to sit here and show you all of my silly grinds. Thank you very much. I don't play One Chunk because I know I don't have it in me, but I love watching others play. And I think that's fine. Like, I watch a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily play, but it's good to just watch other people do it. Especially people that are enjoying doing it. Because when it's on the calendar, it's easier to commit to. Okay, fine. I will... Between now and January 1st, I will watch the first episode of Season 5 Gielinor Games. I've said that here live in front of all of you people, so that I've got to do it now. I've said it, so I will. Yeah, I kind of want to do the same as well, even if I only have like 10 or so people watching. It's nice to try and at least give people a few more views. But to be honest, it's mostly for me, Lamal. I just don't have the time off stream these days. That is no problem at all. I think if you ask people and you get the permission, why not? I wouldn't mind doing some watch parties at some point. Maybe not me and my channel, but like, going to someone else's stream and watching someone watch something. Good luck on the grind. Keep it up. You're a beast. Thank you, Gillens. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Sometimes I catch myself thinking about starting one, then I remember versus Curran Castle, Limp was 2 years in Lumbridge, Hannah was 2 years plus Beaver Grind. Yeah, but you can start, a vanilla chunker, which is a really nice way to kind of get yourself into it. Get yourself into the swing of doing grinds and understanding how the mechanics of the thing work, and then, That's all I'm asking. I can't wait to hear your thoughts, whether you like it or not, but I think you will. All right, I'll watch episode 1. I will. I promise. You should do a watch party of Seer Supreme. I don't think I could watch my content back. I have to do enough of hearing my own voice when I'm editing. Vanilla, yeah. So vanilla is kind of, if you think of, let's say, easy, medium, hard, hard being supreme, medium being extreme, easy is vanilla. So it's a lot easier to do. There's a lot less actual grinds involved. And it kind of gets people into the swing of how to play the game mode. And it does give you some grinds that are fairly hefty, but it takes out all the stuff like doing, 99 capes and collection log slots and all that kind of stuff. But to be honest, if you go onto the Chunk Picker website, you can kind of tailor the game mode to how you want to play. There's a lot of like tick boxes that you can go through to say, I want to do that, I don't want to do that, I want to do that. And you can kind of go through and just make it so that you're happy. So if you wanted to play one chunk and the thing that was putting you off is the grind part, like the big grind part, then I would suggest just going onto the Chunk Picker website and having a play around and seeing what you can come out with. Because if you can find something that you're like, I'm happy with that, then maybe you've found a new way to play RuneScape that you enjoy. Honestly, I'm not a fan of React content at all, like not even a little bit, but it obviously has a place for a reason. I want to at least make sure people are okay with it. I do what I can for them. No, I'm happy with it. I mean, for me, I love reaction content. Like, I watch a lot of like heavy metal reaction videos because what I really, really enjoy is songs that I really like. I like seeing other people's reactions to those songs, especially if they have the same reaction as me. I'm just like, yeah, that's what I felt. That's what I felt. So I really like it. The fun of Extreme One Chunk is the getting owned. Ever thought of a task generator collection log thing like Tedious? I did do it for a bit on my group Iron Man. It was more because I was trying to do all of my collection log slots at the same time, and I needed a way for it to just point me in the right direction, or just give me just a general bit of direction. So I used that for a bit just to help me get around certain grinds that I just wasn't doing. Your explanation of one chunk accounts and the chunk picker is exactly why one chunk content is amazing. I genuinely think that it's one of the better kind of snowflakey modes that there is. Like, I guess region locked is very similar in that, you get locked to an area. It's a wide area, so you can do loads of stuff. But the thing I like about Chunk Picker is you can actually, like one chunk, is you can actually get right down into the very specific details of the chunk account. So you can actually just tailor it. You can, for the most part, you can tailor it perfectly to you specifically. Whereas things like region locked accounts, it has a similar vibe, but you can't quite get it to be perfect to what you want. Whereas I feel like with the one chunk community, you can go, this is how I play the game, so I'm going to tick all the right boxes to make one chunk happen in that way. And that's what I like about it. Because if you go and ask like 50 chunkers out there and say, what are your rule sets, like down to the fine details, I guarantee you none of them will be exactly the same. My issue with starting one was thinking of a starting chunk that had a decent grind, but one wasn't immediately get a 99 with a terrible method. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it depends, because you can just start somewhere like random in the middle of nowhere, which probably means that you won't have many grinds to start with, but then you can quite quickly roll into something big. I think like Korend Woodlands, for example, there might not be anything in there, but a few grinds later you could find yourself at the Woodcutting Guild, for example. So there is always a game mode that suits everyone. Exactly. Honestly, music reaction videos are kind of peak. It largely depends on the context of the react, for sure. The only reason I don't like react content is because 8% of the people act instead of reacting. Yeah, I guess so. But I watch a lot of metal reaction stuff, and to be honest, some of the people that I watch, it's kind of a mixture of act and react, but it's acting in... Like, I watch a guy called Hardcore Keem, and it's hardcore as in the music style. So before I see certain people, furiously typing away, like Hardcore Keem, he reacts like, there's a word truthfully. I can't think of the word that I'm genuinely. He has a genuine reaction, but also he'll play up a bit sometimes, where he'll like get up and start swinging his arms about and all that kind of thing, which I like. I like that bit of like acting that comes with it. But you're right, I don't like the people that just are sat there like, whoa, amazing, and they don't actually like it. Watch like 10 videos of the day of people reacting to Expedition 33 music. Yeah, that's some good shit, that is. Can I ask what inspired you to play One Chunk? Like, what drives you? I don't want to keep going. I say this more than I probably should, but I've got ADHD, which means that I really struggled to focus on a task. Like if you put me on my group Ironman, I'd really struggle to do stuff on the account because I would keep swapping between all this different stuff. Whereas One Chunk really it gives you a task to do, and it says do this specific thing and don't stop doing this thing until it's done. And that for me works with the way that my brain works, because I've got a list and I need to tick that list off, and the list is quite small. Whereas if I play my group Ironman, the list is endless. I need to get 99 and all this stuff. I've got all the collection logs to get, all the quests to do, all the achievement diaries to do. I've got all the music tracks to get. There's a massive, massive list. Whereas One Chunk consolidates that into a very small list and goes, do these very specific things now. So my brain kind of connects with that in a really visceral way. So like this grind that I'm doing on here, killing men and women for bait and going and fishing and doing that for hours on end, if you told me to do that on my group Ironman, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd be sat there like, this is impossible, this is boring, I don't want to do it. But because this game mode has made it my one and only goal, I'm managing to do it. So that's why I like it, because it keeps me playing the game, whereas my group Ironman, I kind of drift in and out of it. So that's why I like it. Fully agree, I'm enjoying being both area restricted but also chunk locked. When I was thinking about the series, I was thinking just doing area locked to cities, but the chunk lock makes it way more fun with unique grinds, not knowing where I'm going next, clear goals. Yeah, and I think that's great. Having those two together, it works because you get to know a specific region really well, but you also don't experience that region all at the same time. You have to unlock the experience as you go. I think that's good. Starting chunk with a bank, or you're a masochist. Yeah, I started with a bank in mine. Just be careful because vanilla can still get epically owned by smithing if you start in certain places. That is true. Seer Supreme is so incredible and really helped me get through the difficult retail holiday season at work, especially the fireside chat encouragement sections at the end. Such a comfy, wholesome series. That's so kind of you, Big Slim. I appreciate that. I'm glad you took some comfort from it. That was kind of the aim behind it. And actually, yesterday I recorded the outro to my next episode, and that one did have a nice little pep talk for people as well. I have ADHD too. I have a main account. It takes me forever to do one thing. The most I've ever focused is 99 woodcutting. I've had my account for 9 years and haven't maxed or done much bossing because I can't keep momentum. Then my suggestion to you would be to play One Chunk, because it really does narrow it all down for you, so you can manage it better. ADHD super intelligence crew. I don't know about super intelligent. I'm all right at grinding. I have 13 quests that I refuse to touch because of the list of things I need to do. Yes, but if you split that list up into really tiny bits and you say, I'm only going to do this one thing, me personally, I'd be able to do it a lot better. But yeah, having a big long list of stuff, I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. Lumbridge people often do bronze bars to 75. That is grim. I love how different the smaller creators' videos are. So many of the big creators feel like they just do the same thing. Seeing the unique little touches is so nice. Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, there's a lot of people out there that are doing, you know, different things. Like I keep raving about Alien Food, but I really like his content. But you know, Alien Food is doing something really different, and it's nice to see it because it is very different. Silly music videos, dumb jokes, subpart editing, but with passion. It's honestly just so good to me. Yeah, I agree. Remember to hydrate. Drink yourself some water. Oh, I need to do my clue scrolls on my group iron because I keep getting the chat box saying I've got a sneaking suspicion I would have gained an easy clue scroll. No, this has got too many words in it. It shouldn't have words in it because I've got it set to not have words, but there you go. Yeah, it really helped me to just focus on diary tasks this year. Yeah, sometimes you gotta break it down just to make it easier. Or I go into hyper-focus mode and I get everything done super fast before I notice side quests. Yeah. Have you seen Slayerscape? No, I've watched episode 1. I haven't watched any of the episodes yet. I liked it. You know, I liked the idea behind it. I liked how the kind of plug-in works. It's quite a cool concept. I just haven't managed to get any further yet for reasons discussed earlier. I haven't seen my bank card in months, but I know it's in my home. I just don't know where it is, so I wouldn't lose it. I mean, that would put me on edge if I didn't know where my bank card was. Got distracted, paused a little behind. History is such a scam. Interest. World War II. Eventually got to look at World War One and German UNIF. Looking at those, got to look at Napoleon, French Rev, then US Rev, Prussia. Before you know it, you're at the Roman Empire and so on. What's wrong with that? I don't see what the problem is. That sounds great. In my opinion, clue scrolls are the worst content in old Screenscape. For some reason, I absolutely loathe doing clues. I loathe doing clues, but I love opening caskets. So it has potential to be a game changer for a plugin. Yeah. I don't know, as Slayerscape, it's not released it to the public yet, right? I did Vanilla One Chunk during play some Gilligesser. Alright, Shannon. Let me catch it with the chat and we can play some Gilligesser. I did Vanilla One Chunk during Leagues 5 and had to backlog Adamant Bar, which with the 8 XP and Leagues TP still would have taken 50 hours. So I guess that would be 500 hours of bronze bars. Naff that. Hello, Tom. Nice to see you, buddy. I felt exhausted at work today. Well, hopefully you're home now and you're comfy. Honestly, I hate clues, but chunk content kind of made them fun for me because they're actually kind of rewarding. Oh, yeah. Like, well, except for mine, obviously. Absolutely disappointing. Mine are so bad. Merry Christmas, Tom. I had to spend 20 mil on a clue. Yes, 20 mil? Ferroceptor and Briarfighter staff. Whoop. Remove wilderness and sailing steps and it'd be perfect content. Yeah, I agree on the wilderness ones. I agree. Not yet. There are still some kinks he's working on. Fair enough. You want to make it perfect, don't you, before you chuck it out there? True crime, for example, as a contrast to history, you can just compartmentalized. DB Cooper, cool. You're not getting one small favour back to God knows where. Well, I mean, you don't have to be, one small favoured through history. You can compartmentalise if you want. You just got to be happy to go, I don't want to know where that came from or what that means. Do back-to-back 3-step beginners just to get a single body rune out of both of them. It'd be like that. Yeah, well, I finally got my first easy casket and it was garbage. Second one was better. I understand all the benefits of completing clues and the dopamine of open caskets. For me, I'd just rather stack up 2k brimstone keys. Well, yeah, that's fair. You can do a lot of Slayer, can't you? Casket was worth 300k. Yeah, elites suck. Right, shall we play some Gilligesser? Let me get Gilligesser up and ready. Let's make sure that I'm fishing. Right, I'm bringing microphone over here. There you go. Enjoy that. Is that all right? Does that work for you? Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Where should we put it? Should we put it up here? Look at that. Let's put it there. There you go. Have some of that. Does that work? Do I sound the same? Because I'm going to be looking this way for a while. Do I sound normal? Do I sound like Cannibal? Can we get it directly into your mouth so we can hear you better? No, I was about to do it then. No. I'm not letting you clip anything like that from me. The Old School RuneScape HQ control room. Right, here we go. The chunk pick. Oh my, it's just the chunk picker. What is wrong with me? There's me face. Gilligesser. Right, so for the people that may not know what Gilligesser is, this is Old School RuneScape Gesser, OSRS Gesser, but way, way better. Way better. Because this beautiful website was created by our good friend and resident mod, Smurf. So essentially, it's going to show us a screenshot from somewhere in Old School RuneScape, and we have to guess where that screenshot is located. So, just up front, this is a game which you can get involved in. You can submit your own screenshots if you would like. What you do is you press submit a location here. You drop your screenshot into the top left, and then you click on the map where your screenshot is located. Smurf will check it to make sure you're not being a silly goose. And then once Smurf is happy, it goes into the rotation. We're currently up to, I think it's 300 screenshots total. Maybe Smurf can confirm. So we've got quite a good list of them already. And the idea is that that list keeps getting bigger so we can play this game more and more often without having the same screenshots coming up all the time. So if you want to start a random game, you press the one in the middle. Smurf does this one for me every Tuesday and Thursday. So here we go. Let's start off with screenshot number 1. And we're back to Shannon screenshots. There you go. 367 screenshots. Nice. That's what we like to hear. Well done to everybody who's contributed to this. Where is that? Where is that? My first thought is that it's maybe, is it Falador maybe? Blue? Also, speaking of topics you were talking about a bit ago, ADHD is why I let other people, typically AUTS people, do them for me. Just need an additional one to do my life admin and I'll be laughing. I need someone to do my life admin. Zaya? Surprising's window. Oh, you think it might be Varrock? You mean somewhere here? Current Castle. How many have a dragon head? I wouldn't have thought many. Champignon. Champignon. Right, so you think that we are somewhere... We're here then. I think there's only one chessboard in the whole game. Okay, well that would be very helpful. Let's have a quick look over in Kourend Castle. Because I think the floor here is different, right? It's darker in Kourend Castle. Whereas the floor here is kind of light. Which matches in with the Baroque floor. I'm relatively comfortable with that, you know. I'm happy with that. If everyone else is. It's the Royals area in Gutanoth. There's a surprise. Gutanoth mentioned during a Gilligesser. Yeah, I'm happy to go with this. For Frodo. For Frodo! We're going for it. Here we go. 1,000 out of 1,000 to start off. Ooh, 1,001! Yeah, boy! We got that spot on. Couldn't have got that any better. Right, so Smurf did change this last time, so now we can get 5,005 out of 5,005. So here we go. Next screenshot. Ooh, is that the wilderness? I recognise that type of bear. Where in the wildy is it going to be though? Yeah, that icon's the Ancients icon, right? Slightly northwest of Ferox. Oh, here. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So that means we're stood somewhere here-ish. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That goes that way, that goes that way, that kicks back in slightly. That way, kicks back in slightly. And we're on this side of it. So, somewhere, I think that's another spot on one, to be honest. I think that looks good. For Frodo. We could do it for Frodo. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. And Rohan shall answer. Yes. 1,001 points. Love it. Absolutely love it. Here we go. The next one. The third one. Quack. Interesting. That looks like the pub in Varrock, but I don't think that has water behind it, does it? No, it doesn't. Where is that then? History versus true crime, but I want to know where that came from. I have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and a brain nowhere near big enough to cope with that, and there's the problem. Yeah, I think I'm in a similar boat. My brain is very small, but I do like to fill it with as much knowledge as possible. You think we're here? This pub here? Is that what we're thinking? I guess so, yeah. There's a tree there, maybe. That could be that tree. Somewhere there? Do you reckon? I think that makes a lot of sense. can't think where else has a pub and water. Sears Village is a pub near water, but you'd have that building in the way, so it's definitely not that. And I know what Sears Village looks like anyway, so looks too close now, but I can't think of anywhere else. Sometimes the screenshots are very misleading. Like that looks like we are right next to the water, but it actually might be that the character's right next to the water, but the screen is like right back here, so the perspective trick. Lumbridge Bar. Oh, here. Interesting. You'd recognise that willow tree anywhere. So you think it's that willow tree? Oh, okay. That's also a possibility. I'm actually kind of sold on this now. I was very sold on the Fally one before, but Cuthwolf has convinced me otherwise now. Yeah, agree with Lumbridge. Hey, Waltz, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. 12 is a whole year.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Whole year, wow. Agree. I changed the Lumbridge Bar for sure. Yeah, okay. I'm happy to go with this then. Send it. Here we go. We're sending it. Ooh, baby. Cuthwolf, you absolute legend. Smash that out of the park. Absolutely top class work there. We are on 3003 out of 3003. Right. Location 4 of 5. Interesting. That looks like Beberdin Camp, I think. And I think we might be here somewhere. Because you got that there, and then that's the transport there. So that's that with the transport. And we're on Tutorial Island. Sneaky. Sneaky Tutorial Island screenshot. Oh, I see how it is. I see the game we're playing. Yeah, 2 dead trees, regular tree there. So 2 dead trees, regular tree. So we're somewhere here-ish. Oh, that is sneaky, that is. And what I need to know, is this another Shannon ult? Another Shannon ult on Tutorial Island? I see your game. I see what you're about. I have 15 accounts, jeez. Would you like me to get something for you, darling? No? Born's hanging about. Yeah, are we happy to send this? Are we going for it? What about placement? We're on track for 5,000 out of 5,005 out of 5,005. So I think we're maybe. Hello, Turtle Chunks. Yes, thank you very much. Born has moved in. I don't know if you can stand on the brown area. What do you need, darling? What jumper are you looking for? One sec, people. Yes. There you go, darling. Anything for you. Love you, bye. She is very camera shy. She is very camera shy. She doesn't want to appear on camera. So I will respect her wishes. Want our northeast of the tree? You mean this one? Looks like they're on the green. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Shall we send it then? Send it like Beckham. For Frodo. All right then, here we go. For Frodo. Oh! That... I don't know about that. That is... doesn't look right to me, but I won't be arguing. We did our best. Let's see if we can get 5,004 out of 5,005. Is that me with a fuck-ass ankle, or did Smurf mess it up? I definitely blame Smurf. Blame Smurf on that one. Smurf! Right, we're calling that 4,004 out of 4,004. I don't care what it says. We're blaming Smurf on that one. Justice for 4,004. Here we go, the last one. 5,005 out of 5,005. I'm saying it now. We're ignoring the numbers. A little pond next to a cave. Pond next to a cave. Like, that's the only pond I can think about that's that colour. But that one's got frogs around it, right? Woody canoe spot? Woody canoe spot? Which one's the canoe spot? Is it this one? Canoe place, Woody canoe place. Is that the canoe spot there? Or I've never taken the canoe into the Wildy. I'm sure it was north of this though. Yeah, that one. So we're stood here, assuming that that little curve there is this. So we're stood here-ish. Ish. Same shape. The cave is on the south side. Oh, so we're up here. I go there often because of the Hunter Cape telly. That's a cape I do not own. I'm not good at Hunter. Cave is on the east side, right? Okay, cave's on the east side, so we're here. It's the Kraken Cave in Gutanoth. I've never heard of the Kraken of Gutanoth. Ba-dum. Christmas. Well, I'm happy to go there because it looks to me like we are getting to a point here. Just like that. So I'm happy to go with either that one or that one. And if we're wrong, I will apologise to Sam. For Frodo, 5,005 out of 5,005. Top marks. I think you're on the north of it because it's kind of heart-shaped. I think this is causing some confusion on the shape of it. Because I think that looks like it's the point, but I think this is actually the point. Why is this song coming back? Go away. I've had enough of you. Sorry, there you go. Yeah, I think this is kind of throwing the thing off because it's kind of higher than the rest of it. I think it's normal screenshot bullshittery. Yeah, I'm happy to go for this. 5,005 out of 5,005 top marks. Going once. Going twice. Sold to everyone in the chat for 5,005. Yes! Don't read that. That's wrong. That's not correct. That's absolutely wrong. This is also wrong. Ignore that. 100% accuracy though. Look at that. Perfect, 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 perfect. Wait, that says... Oh no, that one doesn't say 1001. We'll ignore that. Can we make it small? Can we get rid of it or something? Can we delete it? It won't delete. You deserve 5,005. Congrats on new max before New Year. Absolutely smashed it. Thank you so much, Shannon. Inspect element. Yeah, can we redact it? We should be able to redact this, right? Can I right-click redact? I can't redact. It's a shame. It's not bad, though. That's not a bad going. That ain't. Our new high score, as Shannon said, 5,005 out of 5,005. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if anybody wants to play GuillaGuessr, you are very welcome to. Smurf is going to drop the link in the chats, both of them. Question mark. Hopefully. So you can submit your own locations if you want. We'll do them on stream. Or you can play at your own leisure. With, what was it, 367 total screenshots currently. So if you're new to the game, you get quite a lot of goes at it before you run out of screenshots. And, you know, hopefully over time, more and more screenshots get added. All the sailing areas will slowly get added to it as well. And yeah, you can buy Smurf a coffee with the Buy Me a Coffee link because he does a lot of hard work to keep this game up to date. And he helps out a lot, just generally on the stream. So yes, thank you very much for playing that, guys. That was a lot of fun. Let's go back to this normal nonsense and I will bring you over here. Oops. There we go. Look at that. Back to normal. Smooth transitions. Right, gonna go raid Lidl for some 13p a kilo Brussels sprouts or whatever. Happy holidays. Thank you, Sam. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a good Christmas break and I hope you have a good New Year. I look forward to hopefully seeing you in 2026. Just make sure my group iron doesn't log out. There we go. Oh, in 6 minutes, shall we go and do some? Shall we go and do some fishing? Hannibal, what app are you using for your music? I am using a website called Epidemic Sound. I pay a subscription to Epidemic Sound to get royalty-free, copyright-free music. I use it for my videos mainly. But seeing as it's all royalty-free and copyright-free, I also use it for stream as well, because then the VODs don't get taken down or muted. So it's Epidemic Sound. It's a really good website, actually. It's got lots of different music genres on there, and I'm essentially paying, hopefully, so that the money goes to the creators who actually, you know, create music on there for the website. Hashtag ad. Not ad. No ads. That was not. We're not sponsored by Epidemic Sound. Although, if they did contact me and say, "Will you sponsor us?" I'd be like, absolutely, because I use Epidemic Sounds all the time. I've probably used about 500 to 600 songs. Just in my videos, first of all, but then all the ones we've listened to on stream, we've probably listened to like 2,000 songs off of Epidemic Sound. They should be paying you now. I agree. Oh yeah, I was going to do the Hannibal's 5 favourite songs. Be good for that, lol. Or after fishing trip. How many? Let's hold on. Can someone have a look in my bank and tell me how many fishing bait we've actually got? Because it could be that we don't have really enough to do a lot of fishing, so we could do it after the fishing trip if you'd like. But if I've got a lot of bait, it's probably better to do it before. Just because if that music gets the stream muted. 42, yeah. Well, let's do this first, and then we can do the music thing after if you'd like. We'll do the fishing bit first. Let me just fill up my invent with 2 more spaces, then we'll go do some fishing. Yeah, that is what I was thinking, in case you get heron. Yeah, and I don't want this, the whole stream thing being muted, because it's probably going to happen, because all the songs we're going to listen to are probably copyrighted. Heron today, let's hope bloody so messy. It would make for an absolute cracking end to the next video if we got heron. Happy holidays, sir. Oh, thank you so much, Warm Mortosis. Lovely to see you. Happy holidays to you as well. Hope you're having a good, relaxing time. I finished a 15-year grind, Frey, probably. Now that'll be me. I finished an 11-year grind in 2 months. Christmas heron, that's not traditional. It's not, but the heron won't be eaten. The heron will be placed gently in our bank. I got heron at aerial fishing. Nice. That is a great place to get it as well. Aerial fishing. Really keeps you motivated to carry on. I thought that was that same song again, coming back. If you get heron randomly, you should pretend you don't have it. Go on and on about how hard it would be. I don't know if I could do a limp work, to be honest. I don't think I could hold on to the news for that long. I'd be so excited to tell everyone I got heron. Do you put Frey in the bank whilst fishing? I do, and I should. And I sometimes forget. But I should, just in case. I don't want to take any risks with the heron. Then just walk into the next chunk. Yeah, just be like, oh, it's so difficult. And then I'll be like, chunk roll stream. Although 99 range is going to take a few months, I think. We're almost halfway. We're very close to being halfway. And that took us, what? 2 months? Because I got it 30th of October is when I chunk rolled. And we're getting close to the 30th of December now. So it's been 2 months already. Was it? Hold on, let me have a look. Where's my chunk map? Was it 30th of... Yeah, October 30th was the last roll. So it's been 2 months to get halfway, so it's probably another 2 months before we're done. But it really does depend on how hard I go post-Christmas. Right, that's it. Back to the bank. Let's go do some fishing. Bang on 9 o'clock as well. Wow. Did you know the GE for sale uniques is still off by a lot? What do you mean still off? You mean money-wise? Okay. 65 bait. Oh, wait. Bloody Frey. Come here, Frey, you pain in the... Pick up Frey. Drop Frey in bank. Goodbye, Frey. Get 2 more bait, maybe 4. Are you trying to count to 69 and got it wrong? Oh, I got to do a chunk roll after a year on my account. I sadly got the Wizards Guild. Is that bad? Is that really bad? GSA Swift Feathers are 49k, but they just went up to over 800k. Wow. For also going to say it's simple, but RS3 requires 105 rune crafting and 99 magic. Jeez. 105 rune crafting is rough. Right, we've got 65 bait to get through. So we're hoping for a heron drop here. Are we going to get to 56? We're not going to get to 56, unfortunately. We'll only be like 30 bait off, I think. So sit back and relax. There are 1 in 30 drop from a level 95 Albatross. Albatross? That sounds cool. That sounds like a Pokemon. Right, question. If Turtle, if you're going to do the music redemption, do we start with the scary stuff first and work our way down to the nice stuff? Or do we start with the nice stuff and work our way up to the scary stuff? Because I don't want to frighten people off, so I'm only going to do a couple of like heavy songs each time we do this, just to kind of keep people in the stream. I don't want people to en masse leave. Oh, boaty chunk. Oh, it's faulty, innit? Just got big harpoon fish. Nice. Maybe do a soft song first, then go hard and end with a soft. Right, gotcha. We can do that. Or maybe I'll do 2 soft songs and then a hard and then 2 soft. I think you're blowing it out of proportion. People will be fine with a different vibe for a day. Will only be a different vibe for 5 songs and then we're back to normal. Just go hard all the way. My aim is to explode all of your eardrums. Womp, 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 womp. I'm keen. I cannot hear shit anyway. I am half deaf as well. It makes Born very mad when I constantly go, huh? What? You what? Things like that. Mostly selective hearing. I have a bit of that as well. I have a bit of selective hearing. I have a lot of selective hearing at work, to be honest. And I choose not to hear most people that I work with. Do 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 do. We do a 90 range before stream ends. No, I don't think we'll be able to make it. I've got 30k XP and I'm currently running at 8k XP an hour. So 8, 16, 24. It's going to take another 4 hours to get 90. And it's currently 9 p.m. for me. And it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. So I want to be getting to bed so I can get up. Because me and my family on Christmas Eve, we order a Chinese, we play some board games, and and we open a Christmas Eve present, just one. And usually the Christmas Eve present is selected to, you know, be just kind of a small, funny gift. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. I need to wash dishes. No worries, Turtle. You've got more than 5 minutes, I think. I'm just going to be chill fishing. What's your Ranging Guild XP rates? If I go into full AFK mode with the foot pedal, it's about 33k XP an hour. Can't beat the Christmas Eve pajama present. I know. I don't know what, like, the presents that I've got are, some of them are kind of funny. Like I've got my dad a Lego B&Q lorry because he loves B&Q. And he got himself like a B&Q Christmas jumper. He's an old man. He loves his B&Q. So I got him a Lego B&Q truck, which is quite funny. And then I can't remember if it's like proper Lego or if it's knockoff Lego, but it's in B&Q. So sprouts are actually 10p a kilo, by the way. Felt monumental enough news to confirm them from the store floor. Thank you, Sam, for the for the little updates. £14 at the till today. Is that it? Not bad. I also bought all of my friends' presents now. The only one I've got left is Mr. Reeve, but he knows what I'm getting him anyway. So it's Nova Bricks. I've not heard of Nova Bricks. I wonder if he's going to put it together, because what we did, me and my sister usually get my dad like really stupid presents that make it really difficult for him to do anything with them. Like we bought him last year, we got him a Christmas Eve present where it was like a cardboard castle that he had to put together, and the castle was huge. We then, the year before that, we got him a make your own knight helmet that we got him to put together. And that was because the year before that, we got him a knight sword that he had to build out of cardboard. So he had a knight sword, and then the year after he got a knight helmet to go with it, and then the year after he got a castle to stand in wearing his knight helmet and sword. It was very funny. He looked very stupid. But this year I've got him those Nova Bricks B&Q lorry thing, which is also going to be fun to watch him build. We also, last year, my sister got him the castle. I got him, he always complains about people stealing his chocolate out the fridge. So I bought him a little like cage with a lock on it that he could put all of his chocolate in, lock it up and put it in the fridge. He built it, instantly put the lock on, and then turned to us and went, I forgot what the code is. And then he had to break it open. And he actually broke the cage, so then he couldn't use it. Very funny. We laughed for hours. Bank all this pikes when you need them for Charlie the Champ tasks. Maybe. It's going to be a lot of good cooking XP, actually. I'm hoping that by the time we're done, I might get up to a healthy level, maybe like 75 cooking. When we're actually like fully done. Nova bricks are apparently compatible with Lego bricks. This is potentially a wonderful new discovery. I'm gonna have to Google this now. Nova bricks. Oh yeah, there's the B&Q truck. It's not bad, you know. It's not bad at all. Looking at like fully built. Because some of the like knockoff Lego stuff is terrible, like properly terrible. But that doesn't actually look that bad. Not bad at all. All right, we're down to our last 20 bait. And then we have to go back to the grindstone. I'm curious how much prey XP despawned from men and women. Do you have the loot tracker? I do, and I can tell you, if we killed 7 million men and women to get on rate for the heron, and I buried all of the bones, I think it was like, well, how much is it for normal bones? It's like 4.5 XP. What does that get up to? It's like 21 million, is it? Something like that? 32 million? Hang on. 28. Yeah, sorry. My maths is very bad. So it's like 32 million XP to do all of them, but that takes like... That would take so long to actually pick all the bones up and bury them all. I'd be here forever. I think I worked out if I went to just 99 ranged on only men and women, I'd only get up to like 80 prayer. Which is also not good. It's not worth it for 80 prayer. I'll have a better prayer method at some point which I can use. Right, the final 13 bait. Are we going to get heron today? Or is it going to have to be after Christmas? Here to stop by and wish you festive holidays and a 2026 full of pets and blessed RNG. Cheers. Thank you so much, Cohen Meme Link. That's very kind of you. I hope you also have a very good festive period. And I hope you have a fantastic 2026 full of whatever it is that you would like. It doesn't have to be pets and blessed RNG. The final 10. Here we go. Come on. Just a little, just the best Christmas present I could receive right now would be a big bird that follows me around. Eight. 7. Come on. Come on. I think I spoke about this last time, but I genuinely expect it to happen every time we do this. And it never happens. But I expect it to. Hello, Motty. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're down to our last 4 bait. Have you ever seen the Mars Perseverance Lego rover? It is awesome, one of my favourite Lego sets. I have seen the Perseverance rover. It does look very cool. I think my mum has bought me a Droideka for Christmas, which I'm so excited to make. The Droideka looks so cool. I don't know if you remember playing Star Wars The Phantom Menace on PlayStation 1, I think it was. But like you start and you're running through, and then the 2 droidicas roll out. So cool. My little brother likes the Gundam figures. Nice. I haven't built any of the Gundam ones, no. I think, other than Darth Maul, the droidicas are one of the coolest things in the whole of Star Wars. Oh, and there we go. No Heron today. We tried our utmost best. The Gundam figures are so good to build. I'll have to put them on the list. Have you ever looked up Lego competitions? I have not. Turtle Chunks, 5 of Hannibal's favourite songs. We can do that. So what I'm going to do is just let people know. We're going to have to wait for Jingle, unfortunately. But we can play Jingle afterwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play 5 of my personal favourite songs. They're not necessarily lo-fi. They're not necessarily metal either. There will be some kind of curveballs in there. But I'm going to play 5 of my favourites just so people get to see the Hannibal outside of stream. What I'd normally listen to. Jingle to calm everyone down. Yeah. Right, so let's pause that. Let's swap this over to my Spotify window. And we will start with, I said I'd go two nice ones, 1 not so nice one, and then 2 nice ones again. So let's start with a band called Bill Murray. I don't know if anyone has heard of Bill Murray, but Bill Murray are a country metal band. And they're more heavy on the country than they are the metal part. So here's a song from Bill Murray for everybody. Let me know if this is too loud. Oh, that sounds really quiet in mine. Is that really quiet? Is that better? Country, metal, top marks. I just got back to my cubicle and was very confused. Sorry, Cos. We're in the Hannibal's favourite portion of the stream now. Always knew this lyrics and word hating lad is secretly a word listener. I'm a little bit of a word listener. I do like words, just not in my lo-fi. So that was song number one, a band called Bill Murray. Very good if you like country music, but also, you dip your toes into the metal world. That is a very nice, tame one for everything. So what we're going to do is we're going to absolutely spin it on its head now, and we're going to go in a completely different direction. This is a band or a group or whatever you'd want to call them, called Chase and Status, which I know a lot of you out there probably know who they are. And this is one of their songs off their newest album, which I absolutely love this song. So we've got a bit of drum and bass for everybody for song number two. So here's number two. Like I said, I love metal, I love lo-fi, but I dip my toes in other pools. Gotta go make some Biscoff cheesecakes. Merry Christmas to you too, Pat Pat. Lovely to see you. Lovely to have you here. Hope you have a good Christmas and New Year. So you wouldn't get me in a club, but if I was in a club for some reason, I'd be doing all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I can imagine your foot pedal overheating while you listen to this. Yeah. My foot's just going like mad. It's on fire. How long do you think it would take the first chunk out for 99 Sailing? Probably quite a while. Hey, Kata Jane, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How long do you tend to grind men for? Don't know, a couple of days a week, probably. Stop it, Shannon. I knew as soon as that came out of my mouth that you'd say something. Add this song to my Spotify. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Chasing Status, yeah. I don't like all of Chasing Status stuff, but this song in particular, it's just so good. Just so good. Right, that was song number 2 of 5. So I told you I was going to do 2 softer ones and then 1 not so soft and then 2 softer ones to finish. So number 3 is unfortunately going to be the slightly heavier one. So the people in here that like a bit of metal music might like this one. But this is a band called Varials. Now, a very quick explanation, but Varials is hardcore. That's what the music genre is called. It's hardcore, and the aim of hardcore is just to be as angry as possible. So I'll play it. I'll just play it. Here you go. This is the kind of stuff that keeps me calm at work because this song takes all the anger out of me. Oh. Filth. Don't listen to much drum and bass, but Chase and State definitely have a few bangers. They do. They really do. What's the real goal of grinding men? To get bait to fish pike or the heron. Dude, good luck with your grinds, whatever you're up to right now, and saying stuff on YouTube. Thank you, Cat Jane. It's very kind of you. Absolute filth. Now, this is actually quite tame for the kind of music I listen to, but I'm really into like the hardcore, aggressive style at the minute. I do listen to Whitechapel. This has also got Brian Garris from Knocked Loose in it as well. Oh, such a filth. You can't play this at the Christmas party. Oh, when they slow it down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So that's varials. So I did the two soft. That one was the bit of the harder one. So we'll go back to soft now. But that is more like my normal music. Is as angry as possible, so that in real life I don't have to be angry because all the anger's taken out by the band and the song. So that's that one. We won't do that song. So the next one, a band called Lastel. So this is a lot softer, and it's got a bit of clean singing with a little bit of shouty stuff thrown in. But this band is a relatively new band actually. But it is like kind of atmospheric, which I really like in songs. Is like a really kind of a nice atmosphere behind the music. You don't actually expect to get the pet from this grind. That'll take years. Your series will look all the same for a very long time this way. No, I'm not going to go for the pet actually, Chris, but we're going to give it a good go anyway while we get to 99 ranged. Have you ever heard of the band Churasas? I have not. Again, if you want to drop song recommendations in my Discord server, by all means. Very happy for that. Mick Gordon, yeah, I know. That song was pretty good actually, but I went for something a bit softer. Classic Shannon. Happy holidays. Thanks for putting out some of the best content to chill out and work on my own chunk account while watching. Excited for the future grinds. Thank you, Lucky the Kid. That is very kind of you. Obviously, we're not really calm right now, but we will be soon. Bear with me. By the way, this guy here, this is the drummer. How he does this and drum at the same time. Yeah, drummer singer, just like Atreyu. If you haven't heard Atreyu, they have a drummer singer as well. And it's live might probably pick up a lot of more percussion. Yeah, probably. They probably like mix it up anyway. You're hearing all sorts of huffing and puffing if I did that. The same. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's very chill. I mean, there'll be some people that don't like the screamy parts, but I think overall, very good song. Very good band as well. It's more of your classic, like, composition, you know, verse, chorus, which you don't really see that much of in, like, metal music anymore. Shannon! Someone needs to get the band hammer out. Make Them Suffer? I love Make Them Suffer. And that is Lastel. Breathe Me In. Beautiful song. Yeah, I love Make Them Suffer. I really like Never Bloom era Make Them Suffer, but they have done some absolutely cracking songs recently. Okay, last one. This is my last song of the 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a band. It's a bit of a longer song, but this is a band that I've only recently got into, even though most of the metal community would shout me to death for not listen to them sooner. So this is a band called Tool. And funnily enough, I only like one Tool song. Don't tell any of the metal community I said that, okay? I only like one Tool song, and it's this one. So here we go. This is Tool. This song is so good. Can you please choose to get the fishing pet already? You sure took your time aside to get Beaver. Fire Chimp, I'll do it just for you. What's the main task? We got 99 range and the Heron Pet maybe. Brackets maybe. They do take like a bit of listening to get into, but this song I got into this song specifically, I got into it so quickly. It's so groovy. Happy holidays, Hannibal. Thanks for all the entertainment this year. And the next, that's no problem, Aloe. That is my pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for all the support as well that you've given me over the last year. Just listen to how groovy that is. And what a voice. Sakus, hello. Lovely to see you. I will respond to you shortly, Decky, by the way. I'm in the song at the minute. I'm in the zone. Normally I'd close my eyes, but I can't. Yeah, I like Sober. Sober's good. I like Schism as well. Sober is never great. I'm sober all the time. Oh, listen to that transition. Genius. Never smelled weed more than at a Tool concert. I'm not surprised. Chucked 5 songs into the Discord. I will get onto those after the stream, Turtle. I'm always down for new music. Oh. And that is it. That is the five of my favorite songs of all time. I have got 236 on this playlist, so we can do that many more times in 2026 if that's what people are into. But that was a lot of fun. I really like that. I like showing my my favorite songs to people. So if you liked any of those and you added them to your playlist, I've done my job properly. Spot on. Thank you for doing that, Turtle. That was very kind of you. But that was brilliant. Let me pop this back on. But yeah, that was Tool, who they're very, yeah, it takes a bit to get into them, but spot on. I really like that song. Happy holidays, everyone. Thanks for the content, Annabelle. You too, Sakus. I see you. Sakus is there. Lovely. Thank you, Keena. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you greatly. I hope you're having a good holiday period too. And I was going to respond. I don't know, is Decky still here? Let me know if you're still here, Decky, and I'll respond to your question that I didn't earlier. I've been meaning to do it for ages, but always forgot until close to the end. No, that's all right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Runar did some jingle. Do you want to do some jingle? It's a shame you can't do the Fisherman Shipwrecks. I'm dropping so much bait. I know, I was talking about it earlier, Mr. Crackers. It's so annoying. Can't wait for tomorrow and some good food. Yeah, I'm well excited for some good food. I haven't really been practicing jingle. However, let's do some jingle, and then after jingle, we'll go and use the rest of our bait, and I think that'll probably be it then. So, jingle. Let's pause this Christmas music. Jingle, for those of you that haven't played Jingle, it's going to play a song from Old School RuneScape, and we're going to have to guess where that song is located / unlocked. So, this game has been updated semi-recently, so that it now includes underground areas as well as overground areas. So it's made it a lot harder than it was before, because I think we were getting quite good at it before. And we've only ever got top marks on this game once, and that was such a good stream. That was so exciting. Right, I'm off starting at fucking 4:45. Bloody hell. Yeah, have a good one, Mr. Crackers. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And I'll see you in 2026. Have a proper good Christmas and New Year. And I'll see you when you're back. Right, should we start with number 1? I need some help on this because I'm not great at the jingle stuff. I know I've heard the song. I just can't place where it is. See, straight away, I know I've heard that song. I'm sure that's Zaya. Yeah, I was thinking like somewhere by the Soul Altar. The wizardy part. Arceus. Oh, but it's... It starts sounding more Prif to me. Interesting. You could be right, actually. I don't know, that's really giving off like... a bit of a curveball. What does Lunar Island sound like? Oh wait, is this God Wars? Is this like here somewhere? I don't remember what God War sounds like. sounds like some wilderness bullshit. You're probably right. We may have had this one before. Priff Underground. Can we get into any of the underground Priff bits? No. Like in here somewhere. No, I genuinely can't. I can't think. Where are all the experts to play with sound on? Yeah, that would be good. I don't know. I've got a God Wars feeling about this, but I've also got a Soul Altar feeling as well. Because what I'm thinking, and I'll explain my process, and it might jog somebody's memory. It's definitely, it kind of feels like a winter area, like a cold area. That like Nino, that gives me very winter, and I can remember walking through somewhere. Because the thing that comes to my mind is that it's where you walk through, like this ice path bit where you walk around and help on that quest. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've got a weird like memory of hearing this song and also getting my stats drained at the same time. So my personal guess is somewhere here. But unless anyone has any better ideas, I think we might just have to send it. We might just have to send it. If it's wilderness bullshit, you'll be near too. That is true. That is true. I mean, it could be like up here somewhere, but makes sense. Very stressful song for a stressful quest. Yeah. What do we reckon? For Frodo? For Frodo! Lock it in. We can lock it in. Oh, it's definitely going to be wrong, isn't it? It's definitely going to be wrong. We can't back out now. Here we go. The first of 5. Oh, yes. Oh, the brain. It didn't let me down. Good lad. That's what we like to see. Right, we're on for top marks. Here we go. Song number 2. Ah, shit. I've never heard this song before in my life. You know what this sounds like, right? Does anyone remember playing Super Mario Bros. 3? You know the Cloud World? This is giving me Cloud World vibes. this. This is what it reminds me of. The Cloud World. That's what it is. It's here, right? This is Super Mario Bros. 3 music. We're getting big tricked, right? Anyway. The Pendant of Ates. If it's Varlamore, where would it be on Varlamore? You mean like in here? Or like here somewhere? Auburn Vale? Aldo? Yeah, I don't... During the Fletching minigame. Yeah, I've never heard this song before. I mean, it could be a new sailing area. Sounds really cool, actually. I like that a lot. So what are we reckoning then? Auburn Vale, Alderin? Or are we going to go for some like the Great Conch? Has anyone been on the Great Conch yet? Villa? Here somewhere? Yeah, okay. I'm happy to send the Villa because I personally don't... I would have gone for the Great Conch just because... song I've never heard for, probably Sailing. So I'm happy to go for this because I've been here, but I've not been here with the sound on. So Big Slim thinks Auburn Fletching area. Let's go with this then. And then if it turns out to be Auburn Fletching, we can apologise to Big Slim for ignoring the advice. I think that's fair. All right then, here we go. For Frodo, this is it. Oh, please be right. Please be right. Please be right. Oh, no. Big Slim. Big Slim. Oh, we're so sorry. We're so sorry, Big Slim. We should have listened. But look how big that area is as well. Bloody hell. Well, our most sincerest apologies, Big Slim. We should have listened. Well, you know, okay, whatever. Let's go for number 3. Colosseum? No, hold on. No. This is TOA. TOA. I think we're in here somewhere. I think it might be Wardens. I really don't know. I'm sure this is Wardens. Where's Smurf and Waltz? They did a lot of tombs with me. Am I on the ball with this? Sins of the Father. It just sounds quite deserty, if you get what I mean. Oh, I really don't know. Well, let's just, if it's TOB, where would the Sins of the Father stuff be? Like here? Surprised Shannon didn't call it Sins of the Daddy. True. Hey KJ, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I really do think we're in Wardens. I think we're in Wardens. Does anybody want to trust me on Wardens? I wouldn't trust me personally, but does anybody want to trust me on the Wardens guess? No, but I'll take an apology when it's Sotaseg. Oh, don't say that. It's Akka. Is it actually Akka, or are you just saying that to throw me off at the last second? Because if it's Akka, I'm... Oh, Men of... Oh, right, okay. I'm doing it. I'm going for Wardens. Again, if it's not, then I will apologise to whoever is correct. But I am... I've just got a feeling. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. Who cares? Let's go for this. Confirm it. We're not going to get 5,000 out of 5,000 anyway, so... Oh, I said Colosseum first. Ah! I literally said Colosseum first and then swapped it to Wardens. Damn it! Well, none of us was right, other than me at the beginning. And then instantly doubted myself and changed it. Whatever. Number 4. Let's just do number 4. Unfortunately, chunkers don't explore much, that is true. What is this? I don't know what this sounds like. Ghost-like. I don't know. Wildy Fortress. I've got no idea. Yeah, I'm getting like Skeleton Ghost vibe. Myra Ditch Mine? Oh, you mean down here? Oh, it'd be there, wouldn't it? Don't think we can get in there. Whoop. That just... Whoop. What if it's somewhere like here, like Experiments Cave? Like in here? I don't think you can get into the, like... Okay, not Experiments. What if it's somewhere like this? What does the Cave Horrors bit sound like? Sounds like scary gnome bullshit. Black Knight's Fortress? Which one? Are you talking about this one up here? Karamja Underground Dungeon. Which one? This one here? Or are we talking like these, like this bit here, or somewhere in here? I have got a wild suggestion. Slayer one. Somewhere in here. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm happy to send it in here because I genuinely have zero idea. Same song. Yeah, we're still on the same song. Should we just send it? I'm happy to just wing it because my wild guess was going to be Kebos Lowlands. That's all I could really think of. Should we send it? Yeah, happy. Send it. I have no clue. Yeah, I have zero clue either. KBD or Myrditch? Well, let's see what happens. Maybe it will be that. Here we go. Oh, it's fight pits. Nope, never would have got that. Never would have got that. All right, next one. Last one. Ooh, here we go. This is more recognizable. Where is this? Is this Wizard's Tower? Or is it north of Lumbridge? Oh, is it over here? Like Draenor Manager way. Talking like there. Are we talking like up here? You mean over here? Yeah. I was almost certain that this was Wizard's Tower. If I'd done this on my own, I definitely would have gone Wizard's Tower. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. Let's go there. Send it. Send it. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, alright then. Let's send it. Why not? We're not getting top marks because we absolutely ruined it with that 0 guess. But here we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Well done, Shannon, and others who joined in with the same. Look at that. Smashed it. Started out big, finished big. Middle was a bit iffy. Look at that, though, actually. 1,263, 0, 282, 1,000. We couldn't have made it any more equal. 2.5k is not bad, actually. That's not terrible. We don't talk about the middle. That's not bad. Right, that's Jingle, everybody. Well done. That's brilliant. What we're going to do, just to finish up, I'll pop that back on. We'll get back on to... Oops, not that one, that one. Let's go fish these last 15 bait, and then we'll call it a night for the stream. Because you never know. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the time. What we've been waiting for. 15 bait. Jingle reset in 2 hours. Power through? I don't think I can power through. I really need the toilet as well. So I probably should get this ultra rare long stream to end 2025. Maybe in 2026 we might do some of that. But for now, I'm old and I'm tired. So we're going to fish these last 15. Hope for some miracle. And the group iron's logged out. Of course it has. It wouldn't be a Hannibal stream if the bloody group Iron Man didn't log out. Do 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 bum. Do 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 bum. You are not old. We are around the same age. We are still youngish. I feel old though. I'm tired quite a lot, and I like to go to bed, and I like to sit inside in the warm. Ten more bait. Come on. A Christmas miracle. That's what we're looking for. Please. Organic food helps. Lots of garlic and beets and stuff. I do eat a lot of garlic, actually. I like garlic. Inside is better than outside. Absolutely agree. If I could teleport here to a forest, I'd do it. But the problem is I have to get to the forest. Five more bait. Here we go. The final 5. Santa doesn't approve of the idea of giving you a living bird for Christmas. Well, boo to you, Santa. Ruining my Christmas. 3 more. Come on. This could be it. This could be the what we've all been waiting for. 2 more. Last one. Come on. This would be absolute cinema. This would be absolute cinema. Boo! Rubbish game. Right, well that is it for me then. Surely 1 in 360k happens. It's 305k actually. Right. For the people that are on Twitch, do you want to go and raid Clubs, who is probably doing Zolcano? Or would you like to go and raid a random streamer with a small amount of viewership? Oh, is Ganked on as well? We could also go and see Ganked if people want to go and see Ganked. Raid a random Korean girl in a hot tub. The answer to that is going to be no. Yeah, you want to go see Ganked? Hey, Clubs! Thank you for the raid. Yeah, we were literally discussing right now on whether we come and raid you or raid Ganked. So, thank you for everyone that's just joined us, but we're about to go and raid somebody else. And I don't want you beautiful viewers to feel like you're being passed around by the streamers, but you're absolutely being passed around by the streamers. But we might as well go and see Ganked then, aren't we? We might as well go and see Ganked. I hope you had a good stream, Clubs. Hope you had a good time. Sadly, Ashima has a real life outside of old school. Well, unfortunately, I do as well, and that real life is going to bed because I'm tired. He said, "Let's go raid Hannibal before he raids us." Well, he knew it was coming. He knew it was coming. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream, Clubs. And let me get this ready then, because I'm going to give everybody a Christmas message. Is it spelt like that? Am I spelling Ganked's name wrong? No, I'm spelling it right. Look at me go. Was lovely, but my family arrived, so after fun. Merry Christmas. No worries, Clubs. Have a great Christmas. Hopefully see you next year. Right, everybody. I hope to all things beautiful in this world that you have a good Christmas and a fantastic new year. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you just have a good time off and you have a real chill and beautiful experience between now and the end of 2025. I want to thank each and every one of you for spending your valuable time with me over the past year. It's been an absolutely fantastic year. I've had a great time. I've had a beautiful time on stream, and the videos have just been getting better and better in my opinion. I've been putting a lot of effort into them, and I've been doing a lot of cool stuff that I've been happy with, and I hope that all of you are happy with it as well. So please have a good time over Christmas. If for any reason you're feeling lonely over the Christmas period, come into our Discord, have some chats with us. We can maybe get into the voice chat. Please don't sit at home on your own. Just reach out to us. We'll all be happy to join in and make you feel welcome and happy during the Christmas period. And thank you to everyone on YouTube for being here with me. Thanks for spending all your time with us. It's been beautiful having you here, even though you can't have as much interaction as the Twitch side, but it's fine. The main thing is you're here with us. So thank you everybody so much. Let's go and say hello to our good friend Ganked, Plague Chunk, see what he's up to. Probably some rubbish cooking thing, probably. But I hope you all have an absolutely spot on Christmas and New Year. And I'll see you all in 2026 with a new stream and a new video. Wow! I love you all. See you next year. Mwah! Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Mwah!